the real reason you're not motivated. Are you saying I'm not motivated? If you want to learn how to get motivated to study or work out, you need to understand the science of motivation, the facts. So check the sources in this video. But before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and support us for more interesting videos like this. And also, turn on notification so you never miss our videos. We're going to learn about the real reason you're not very motivated. Now, let's begin. Number 1. You have zero connection. Your goals have to be relevant to you. You'd be surprised how few people relate to their goals. They set these lofty ambitions about becoming doctors or starting their own companies without asking themselves one simple question: is that what I want? People have to relate to something before it carries emotional weight. When we have that personal connection with a story or idea, we can insert ourselves into it and care about what happens. It works the same way for your goals. You have to see yourself in them genuinely. Otherwise, even if you tell people you have big dreams, you'll have a hard time staying motivated. If this sounds like you, take a hard look at where you're headed and reflect on the reasons why you do what you do. Try asking yourself more thoughtful questions like, did I choose my own goals? Or is there something else I feel more connected to? The answers to these questions will tell you if you're moving in the right direction or if you have a stronger connection with something else. Number 2. You reward yourself for everything. Do you let yourself get away with everything? If you slack off or procrastinate, do you still pay your bad habits? Well, for many people, a typical afternoon goes something like this. In the morning, you decide that you want to take a step towards your goals. You're determined to get it done today because you've been putting it off for months. You tell yourself that you can't watch TV or play video games at all, not until you get this done, but when you're sitting in front of the computer, you're entirely unmotivated. All you want to do is watch TV. So you say, oh, well, I tried, and you let yourself watch TV even though you got nothing done. This is a classic example of misplaced reinforcement. Your original idea was good. It was you who set up a reward system, and that should have motivated you, but you're not firm with yourself. Your brain knows that it's going to get that reward either way, so it wants to avoid working and go straight to the fun part. Instead of feeling motivated, your brain chooses to be lazy. So, how should a sound reward system works? There have to be positive rewards and negative consequences. If you do your work like you're supposed to, you should get a present. You should let yourself have some fun. But if you don't do your job, you should take that reward away. Otherwise, there is no punishment for slacking off this kind of reward system. If you keep yourself in check, you can use rewards and punishments to develop your motivation. Number 3. You stay in bed. How much time do you spend in bed each day? Because laying down too much may be ruining your motivation. This comes from a 1994 study from the University of Tokyo. Lying in bed can worsen everything from your mood to your well-being. But one thing suffers more than anything else, and that's your motivation. Over the course of 20 days, people who spend more time in bed saw a significant decline in productivity and performance. So the next time you want to work in bed or just rest for a few minutes, think about how much lying down can hurt your motivation. Number 4. You're indecisive about the future. Can you envision your future? Do you have clear-cut goals? No, most people don't. In fact, most people walk into their futures completely blind. If you don't know where you're headed, how in the world are you supposed to get excited about it? It's a scary feeling when your entire future is up in the air. It's like jumping straight into the unknown, hoping that something or someone is there to catch you. So do yourself a favor and define your goals. Number 5. You repeat past mistakes. Are you running into the same roadblocks over and over again? You might be losing motivation because you feel like you're not making any progress. You keep hitting the same walls and struggling with the same problems. You feel like you're stagnating, and that makes it really hard to get inspired. Just imagine you're trying to be an artist, but you aren't feeling motivated to sketch or paint. You're struggling because you don't feel like you're improving. You looked back at your art a few months ago and nothing has changed. If you're stuck in this situation, the solution is pretty simple: to change your perspective. Renew your motivation by trying something different. This new approach will help you avoid past mistakes, open up exciting new doors, and give you some perspective on the problem that you had before. Just because you've hit the wall doesn't mean you have to keep climbing it over and over again. Sometimes the best way to get over a wall is to find another way around it. Number 6. You are inconsistent. Maybe none of these apply to you. Perhaps you're in the whole field. You love your job and you know exactly where you're headed. You should be inspired every single day. You should be waking up full of energy, ready to tackle your dreams. But for some reason, that's still not happening. So, why aren't you motivated? The simple fact is motivation, even in the perfect situation, takes a lot of practice. You have to hone that skill set like a habit or a talent. Imagine you're learning how to play a sport like tennis. If you love to play tennis, you won't automatically be good at it. You still have to play on a regular basis. You still have to practice serving or volleying back and forth. Many people struggle to keep your motivation alive because they're way too inconsistent. They rely on bursts of inspiration or productivity to get them started. Those empowering moments may remind you how much you love what you do. Enjoyed this video? Let us know in the comment section below. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And thank you for watching.